Okay, what up, ladies and gents? Favorite Asian robot right here.
New
And
subscriber detected.
we're gonna rock and roll today. Now, while I set everything up, please enjoy some music from me. Y'all ready? Have a listen.
New subscriber detected.
Look, these women only love you for the moment. They ain't
Hey, Austin.
even for you, they'll betray you in the open. And these men ain't your friends, they just snakes who dress in clothing. Can't even trust my family cause they don't know how I'm rolling. Look, hey, how I came up out the mud with my name. If I say I got you, then I got you, I'm just saying. Took a couple L's, but now I'm up, that was the plan. Even though my name is Bennett, I am not up in your plans. Look, I'm just saying, don't never cross me. And if I fall off, will you leave me like my exes? I could've done you wrong, but I ain't wanna be a lesson. I know what it's like to love somebody, that's a blessing. And all these girls are the same, it's so tragic. All the money and the fame you can have. You want the worst in me, not the best. How the hell you gonna leave me in this mess? Look, hope to God I get some better days. All my life I've been loyal, hope you do the same. I put my pride to the side, I ain't gotta brag. I know I'm him, that's on God and it's not a game. Hope to God I get some better days. All my life I've been loyal, hope you do the same. I put my pride to the side, I ain't gotta brag. I know I'm him, that's on God and it's not a game. Yeah, a broken heart, it's a cold, cold pain. Like a storm inside and it's starting to rain. I gave my all, gave you all of my trust. Now all that's left is memories and dust. Thought we were riding till the wheels fell off, but you pushed me away with a bitter scarf. Swore you were my queen, my everything. Now my loyalty's a ghost you just can't bring back to life, cause you killed the light. Left me stranded in the darkest night. Should've seen the signs, but I was so blind. A true love story I could never find. Every tear I shed is a lesson learned. Every bridge we built, it just got burned. Yeah, yeah. Hope to God I get some better days. All my life I've been loyal, hope you do the same. I put my pride to the side, I ain't gotta brag. I know I'm him, that's on God and it's not a game. Hope to God I get some better days. All my life I've been loyal, hope you do the same. I put my pride to the side, I ain't gotta brag. I know I'm him, that's on God and it's not a game. They say love is a battlefield, yeah, I've been shot. Left for dead in a place that's forgotten, a broken spot. But I'm picking up the pieces, building my own throne. Never needed anybody to stand on my own. The hurt you left behind, it's a heavy curse. But with every verse I write, I make it much worse. For your memory, I'm burying you deep in the ground with all the promises you couldn't keep. Hope to God I get some better days. All my life I've been loyal, hope you do the same. I put my pride to the side, I ain't gotta brag. I know I'm him, that's on God and it's not a game. Hope to God I get some better days. All my life I've been loyal, hope you do the same. I put my pride to the side, I ain't gotta brag. I know I'm him, that's on God and it's not a game.
All right. Well, everything is prepared. There's a poll today as well to check hype levels. I want to see how people feel about the update coming this Thursday, whether or not they're hyped, unhyped. Let's take an honest opinion and find out what people feel. All right. I'm doing good, Vengeance. Can't really complain. Hello, Paul. All right. In the meantime, I'll just be bumming around in the Axion Plains, because why not? $15 huh? All right. Now then, for Austin, some of the new stuff? Okay. Easy. I played this morning, but this one is definitely one of the ones that I like.
Born into a war, that's why my mama named me Norman. Storms raging,
Hard rain pouring.
Sounds good, buddy.
Paid for it. Walking through a grocery store, everything is gorgeous, can't afford it. Used to live off $20 Jordans, now I'm wearing Dior. It's not important. How the fame is morbid, how my brain is distorted. Going insane, man, you can't ignore it. From public transportation, the range is torrent. Champagne pouring, steak filet mignon. Used to have some game ties, busting at the same guys that you hang with. I know we came from the same lives, but it's strange. My grandma told me it's dangerous to try to save lives. Why? That's my bloodline. Why she got me so high? I ain't coming down to the sunrise. Real men cry and my dad shed tears while I'm picking up my daughter's onesies off of the chairs. The ones who say they want to see you win, they be sincere. The only way you know the
Keep rocking, buddy.
your ear is something in my spirit. God speaking through the ones that I love, I can hear it. Every single day I gotta live without fearing. Even when the ones around you not endearing, they be cheering, I be cheering, and I know they can hear me. I'm doing this for my family, they all I got. I'ma do what I can for them. Just watch when you this close to the top. Don't stop, don't stop. Gotta stay real, you know. When you make it out, stay close. Cause you never know who gon' hold you close. Stay honest. Flashing lights in the cameras, they hide the truth. They tell you money solves it all, but that's just not proof. I feel alone in the crowded room, a ghost in plain sight. Chasing a dream that's stolen my peace at night. The hood stories they romanticize, they don't know the pain, the hunger, the cold, standing in the rain. All my old friends see it different me now. They see the jewelry, they don't see the heavy brow. The weight of the world on my shoulders, it's a cold fact. Wish I could rewind, but there's no going back. Just gotta keep pushing, keep fighting the thoughts. I'm tangled in my mind in these emotional knots. My family is the anchor, the one true thing. They don't care about the records that I sing. They love me for me, for the man I became. Not the riches, not the fortune, not the fame. I'm doing this for my family, they all I got. I'ma do what I can for them. Just watch when you this close to the top. Don't stop, don't stop. Gotta stay real, you know. When you make it out, stay close. Cause you never know who gon' hold you close. Stay honest. They want a piece of me, but I'm running on empty. My sanity is fragile, my soul is tempted. They selling dreams, but they buying a nightmare. Lost in the glow, but I know who's there. My mama's prayers, my father's wisdom. That's the only real freedom in this kingdom. Gotta break through the noise, find my own voice. This ain't just for me, man, I ain't got a choice. Gotta stay real, you know. When you make it out, stay close. Cause you never know who gon' hold you close. Stay honest. Stay honest for real. Stay true to the struggle. Yeah. This is for my people. This is for the real ones. We made it out. But we ain't changed, nah. We ain't changed.
Primary tactical objective confirmed. Search
You hear
and
me?
destroy required.
For real.
All right, hope y'all enjoyed that. That was one of my latest tracks, Honest. Thank you, Austin, for your lovely super chat. Ooh, damn it. I keep forgetting about this guy. Ugh. I like this build better for team play, but still painfully annoying. There we go. And welcome back to the green names, Austin. Let me know what other song you want. And Lectio, what Descendant do you play? All of them, man. I have built most every Descendant now. The builds that I share are, of course, only the most efficient builds that are actually proven and tested. But do I play multiple Descendants?
A large
Yes.
cluster of breach creatures has been detected in the area.
Rena, don't try and troll or else I'll have to throw you out. How you doing, pal?
New super chat received.
Breach creatures multiplying. There must be a colony.
Ooh, another super? Thank you, Hi-Rise. Appreciate that. Unfortunately, it has to be within the goal limits in order to trigger music, but I do thank you for it. I hope you're doing well today.
breach creature spotted inside the operation zone.
Oh, I went and tried to touch the thing immediately. Then I was thinking to myself, wait, why wasn't this working?
Descendant, bogus comms traffic is increasing at your location. It looks like Legion of Breach troops.
Chiton is incapacitated. Wonder what happened there.
Special assault ship identified. Primary tactical objective confirmed. Search and destroy required.
No!
Maybe I got a bit cocky.
Yay! I got saved.
This will never happen again.
There we go. The only thing I hate about this is that no matter what, you're gonna eat it. Still, it's a fun little alternative. Not only the aggro is not on me. Aha, it's not. There we go, good. Now I'm going to wipe out these nerds. Let me swap over to Busby. No longer favorite this because it's a piece of crap. There it is. Busby. Well, you see, Kiada, that's what happens when one is better than all the rest. It can't be helped. So if that one module was not better than everything else in the game, there wouldn't be a problem, would there? But unfortunately, that's the issue. It is better by a long mile. And that, good sir, is the exact issue that we face in games like this, where one thing is so much more perfect than everything else. Nice, Slice Gret. I hope you enjoy building Serena. Hey, Foxy, how's it going? Base skill power is better, yes, in some situations. There'll be others where it's not. Like, for example, for Valby's, surprisingly, base skill power doesn't do much except for the bossing build. But again, that's a separate issue. Oh, damn. Yeah, screw Boss B for a second. As much as I like you, Boss B.
New super chat received.
This is just plain irritating. Where is my, no. Come out here, Stallone's wife. You're gonna deal with it. Wait, why is this not feature not usable? Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's finish this off in a second. Poor Bossby. I like bringing her to Wall Crasher just for a different flavor, you know? It's a bit of a different flavor. But, yeah, she needs work. For other bosses, because they're smaller than Wall Crasher. Yeah. And thank you for the super. Gabak, what kind of music you want today, sir? Let me know.
You're in my way. But I can do this.
Boom.
There were many variables
There we go.
in this operation. I have a lot to learn.
What kind of music can I get you fine fellows today?
I've picked up a mutant material formation signal in the skies nearby.
And let me also add Gaboki to the list. Mr. Gabok. Now y'all can get mentions. There's my Gabokdane. Or rather, Gabokdane. Welcome, welcome. And thank you for the love as always. Now, back to Bossby. That's okay. The Sharon build is pretty good, but yeah. Does require a little bit of effort. Just a smidge here. I decided to go for convenience this time. No problem, cat. Enjoy work today. Valby time. Now then, I'll bust out another track when I'm about to fight Wall Crasher. Alright, here we go. Are we ready? Look at this Serena existing. Whenever a Serena exists, you need to immediately eliminate them. Okay, y'all ready for some tunes as well? Alright. It's time for some sad vibes. Get ready, ladies and gents. Don't forget to like and share the stream, by the way. I hope y'all love it. The more of you that like and share the stream, the better. Hey.
Look. These women only love you for the moment. They ain't even for you, they'll betray you in the open. And these men ain't your friends, they just snakes who dress in clothing. Can't even trust my family cause they don't know how I'm rolling. Look, hey, how I came up out the mud with my name. If I say I got you, then I got you, I'm just saying. Took a couple L's, but now I'm up, that was the plan. Even though my name is Bennett, I am not up in your plans. Look, I'm just saying, don't never cross me. And if I fall off, will you leave me like my exes? I could've done you wrong, but I ain't wanna be a lesson. I know what it's like to love somebody, that's a blessing. And all these girls are the same, it's so tragic. All the money and the fame you can have. You want the worst in me, not the best. How the hell you gonna leave me in this mess? Look, hope to God I get some better days. All my life I've been loyal, hope you do the same. I put my pride to the side, I ain't gotta brag. I know I'm him, that's on God, and it's not a game. Hope to God I get some better days. All my life I've been loyal.
Yes, MP reset.
I put my pride to the side, I ain't gotta
Again.
brag. I know I'm him, that's on God, and it's not a game. Yeah. A broken heart, it's a cold, cold pain. Like a storm inside and it starting to rain. I gave my all, gave you all of my trust. Now all that's left is memories and dust. Thought we were riding till the wheels fell off, but you pushed me away with a bitter scarf. Swore you were my queen, my everything. Now my loyalty's a ghost you just can't bring back to life, cause you killed the light. Left me stranded in the darkest night. Should've seen the signs, but I was so blind. A true love story I could never find. Every tear I shed is a lesson learned. Every bridge we built, it just got burned. Yeah, yeah. Hope to God I get some better days. All my life I've been loyal, hope you do the same. I put my pride to the side, I ain't gotta brag. I know I'm him, that's on God, and it's not a game. Hope to God I get some better days. All my life I've been loyal, hope you do the same. I put my pride to the side, I ain't gotta brag. I know I'm him, that's on God, and it's not a game.
Yeah.
They say love is a battlefield, yeah, I've been shot. Left for dead in the place that's forgotten, a broken spot. But I'm picking up the pieces, building my own throne. Never needed anybody to stand on my own. The hurt you left behind, it's a heavy curse. But with every verse I write, I make it much worse. For your memory, I'm burying you deep in the ground with all the promises you couldn't keep. Hope to God I get some better days. All my life I've been loyal, hope you do the same. I put my pride to the side, I ain't gotta brag.
No problem, goodbye. In that case, I'll owe you music another time.
All my life I've been loyal, hope you do the same. I put my pride to the side, I ain't gotta brag. I know I'm him, that's on God, and it's not a game. Better days, yeah, I can feel them coming. Heartbeat is strong, yeah, the bass is thumping. I find a new lane, a new path to take. For my own damn sake, for my spirit to break free. That, that.
Hope y'all enjoyed that. That's one of my new tracks called Hope to God. And why eliminate Serena? You don't know the meme? If you don't know the meme, then bro, you're living under a rock, man. Anyway, don't forget to like the stream. All the people who actually know about the Serena meme, just like the stream. You don't know about the Serena meme, means you're lame. You people are nerds, man. Come on. You gotta keep up with the times, yo. Okay, what's this? Wait, did I just get thrown into a fight midway? Alright, let's go. Midway. We meet at midway. Ordered in carriers. Admirals at war, we meet at midway. Naval war. Ow. No! Damn it. I can't believe I had to die. Okay, back. Everybody and their grandmother's talking crap about Serena. But if y'all don't know the meme, basically, Serena makes everything too easy. So if you're playing Serena, it basically means that you're living life on easy mode. So that's why a lot of us are just deliberately challenging things with so-called less efficient builds. Like, Valby is gonna be nowhere near Serena's damage. But I do be enjoying the challenge of seeing how much I can rack up. But of course, if you want to be a game journalist, like, you know, go right ahead. There's nothing wrong with that. There is no shame in playing a game on game journalist difficulty, okay? Not everybody is a top 5% grandmaster from Asia, like me. So, it's okay. We get it. We hear you.
This one's for you.
Did this person just AFK the entire time? I literally saw them just stand here and AFK. What the hell? Okay. Anyway. But yes, I think most of us are just bored of easy mode, so it feels better to just try and do some other stuff.
Descendant, I've picked up a mutant material formation signal in the skies nearby.
You are most welcome for the honor of seeing me. AX refinery. Okay, let's go. I see many Serenas because everyone plays Serena at the Wall Crasher. Granted, it is the most efficient way. So if you want to do it, like nobody's gonna bother or disturb you. But for me, I'm just gonna play random crap in the Wall Crasher. Add some additional challenge. Respectable.
A large cluster of breach creatures has been
Congratulations on not doing nothing, Rena.
Protection target nearby. I'll guide you to the location. Vulcan special assault ship identified.
It's okay, I understand what you mean.
Vulcan special assault ship spotted. Descendant, there is a tactical objective which needs to be destroyed. Requesting confirmation. There's no getting away. You can't escape. Protection target nearby. Confirm the location. Descendant, a powerful attack will take down the assault ship. Please engage. Picking up void mutant signals. Be careful. Don't want to get lost. Don't you dare run away. This is where it ends. Protection target nearby. I'll guide you to the location.
All playstyles are valid. Like, do whatever you want. At the end of the day, as long as you're having fun.
Vulcan special assault ship spotted. Picking up void mutant signals. Be careful.
As I've said, I prefer... I'm kind of bored of winning. You know, I want to struggle a little bit. Recently, because I've been playing Path of Exile 2, I've been feeling that struggle vibe, and I've just been like, you know, I miss that. I really do. But for those of you that are getting your Serena for the first time, please enjoy the feeling of power. It's really awesome.
Primary tactical objective confirmed. Requesting search and destroy.
It feels really awesome just being strong. But I don't know. Like right now, I'm just in that vibe where I want to struggle a little bit. That's, well, look. I mean, if you really want to say that, Shane, that's part of the reason why people hate Serenas. Because people have too much of an ego while playing her. Now, if you're just saying that as a joke, that's fine, but if you really think that you're carrying others, like, bro, first of all, nobody asked for the carry. Second of all, don't ever think that you're carrying others. Alright, that's just silly. If you're playing a game just to, you know, big up your own ego, then, I mean, look, you're not going to be very likable. So, up to you what you want to do. Like I said, it's all personal choice, but if that's how you act, then yeah, nobody's going to go for that, pal.
Descendant, a large cluster of breach creatures has been detected in the area. Protection target nearby.
The only ones who don't mind are literally those people that don't want to work for anything. Which is another entire subset of people that's even worse than those that want easy mode.
Focus special assault ship identified.
That being said, you know, some people think that I've been advocating for a nerf for Serena, which will never happen. I would never advocate for a nerf. I feel that every person should be allowed to do what they want. Within reason, of course. If you're AFK now, that's just criminal, but you know, if you want to play Serena, play Serena. You don't want to play Serena, don't play Serena, you know? To each their own. But challenge is something that we're sorely lacking these days, and I'm hoping we can get a bit more of it. It would be nice. God, I think that's what I'm missing the most. Day 1 wall crasher, when people hadn't figured shit out, was the most fun because it was like, some battles were like 9 minutes. It felt freaking epic. Now, granted, the lag and all that was a part of the problem, but god damn, it felt epic. Now it's always like 2-minute clear. Okay, done. Next. You know, oh, you want to do 2 wall crashes? Okay, 2 wall crashes. It's just like, which guy, Foxy?
Descendant, attack
You gotta be
objective
more
needs
specific
protection.
about
Please
which
respond.
guy, because there's a lot of guys. So which guy couldn't you take out? Was it like a guy from your workplace or something?
A powerful attack will take down the assault ship. Please engage. Get out of my way.
Well, like I said, Austin, nothing wrong with that. At the end of the day, it's about what you want to do. For me, I'm just trying to spice up my time.
Descendant, there's a tactical objective.
The
that
final
requires
boss here?
protection. Please confirm.
If you're talking about the final boss of this mission,
Assault ship spotted.
it depends on, okay, so the second phase, he's got armor.
Picking up
If you're
point.
struggling, you can use the guns that are here, because you're not going to deal a lot of damage to him. Like a lot of these ones, like the Razor Claw and whatnot, they've also got armor. Do you see that? He didn't take a lot of damage from that, but watch what happens now that they've blown his armor off. Once you blow his armor off, your third skill on an S deals a lot of damage. So you got to take out their armor first. When they're not naked yet, you know, it's a big problem, essentially. You got to remove their armor. Once the armor is removed, they die easy. You know, they're like lobsters. You got to remove the shell first. Up to you, XR. You can build Serena. You can build an S. An S is the #1 farmer. She's the farming queen. But, you know, Serena is the bossing queen. So it's up to you what you want. Like, there's no right or wrong answer. Play what you want. Do what you want. Depends on what you need. If you already have a really good farmer that can do Axion Plains, then you can build Serena first and build an S later. If you don't have a farmer yet, then you might want to build an S first and then Serena later. You're always going to need a farmer. See, first phase, really easy. First phase, he's got no armor, right? Then, second phase, now this is where it gets dicey. So here, it doesn't matter what I hit, it won't deal a lot of damage. Ugh, damn. Go after Nell, you nerd. There, once the armor's off, then full damage. I literally just told you which one is... Oh, which one's better for both? There's no such thing as both, XR. There are bossing characters and farming characters. They never cross. The only one that can kind of cross is Valby, and she's a bit weird. She is a happy child. But you can run a Valby. FYI. Valby has her own charm. Even though she's an absolute weirdo. With the dead fish eyes that creep me out. Like, God, have you seen how disgusting they are? But anyway. You can choose to play Valby if you want to do a bit of both, but she'll never be Serena. Obviously, she's be way worse than Serena. Bossing. And for farming, she is not as good as several of the other characters. So... that's your choice. You can't really have one character that's amazing at both. Doesn't work that way. This is TFD. And it will never work that way in TFD because the game is not designed to enable that. You're going to need a roster. A roster of Descendants is the proper way to play this game.
Descendant, a large cluster of breach creatures has been detected in the area. There's a tactical objective that requires protection in the current operation zone. Please respond. Water playtime.
I don't have Labor Days. In fact, I don't have public holidays at all because I don't operate on a normal working schedule. So if you guys are having a holiday, then great. But for me, it's just a normal day. Just so you know.
Hold this special assault ship spotted.
Look at these pulgus. Well, that's what keeps you from getting bored. That's the whole reason we've been, you know, finding all sorts of different ways to do this kind of stuff. Because it's just boring if you do it, you know, one way, you know? You gotta do it multiple ways. Yeah, it's alright. A little bit inefficient, but alright. But then again, you are a Serena fan.
Please respond.
Well, I mean, for any streamer, there's no such thing as holidays because you better be grinding every single day, you know? I don't know any streamer that don't grind every single day. And if they're not, then they are very, very rich, and I wish I was at their level.
Picking up void mutant signals. Be careful.
But I'm pretty sure every streamer that I know is on the struggle bus. In fact, I'm literally one of the most successful ones. Ha! That's why I can afford to play a game where I only have like 20 people viewing, just my homies, you know? And I still get to do this shit full time. That's why so many TFD streamers are panicking over the low viewership these past few days. You know, because viewership has dropped off a cliff just like the amount of people playing the season. But again, that's okay. I'm relaxed about it. Such things can never bother me.
There's a tactical objective that requires protection in the current operation zone. Please
Well,
respond.
400% are not where we measure farming potential anymore, after all. Now, farming potential is solely measured in Axion Plains. There's no other location.
August special assault ship spotted. Picking up void mutant signals. Be careful.
Hello, hello. If your nest doesn't clear Axion Plains, it means you're not using my build, Toxic Rainbow. And if you're using my build and you can't clear Axion Plains, then brother, what is wrong with you? I mean, if you need more nest demonstrations, I can go through it if you like, but you better be using my build. So that's the question. Why aren't you using my build? I can happily demonstrate a nest again after this, if you'd like.
Signal in the skies nearby.
But just know that I judge you all for your weakness. Remember, failure is not something that happens in the robot nation. We are perfect, immaculate, and unbeatable. Sigma Sector, I don't think they're very high level in Sigma Sector, but fair enough, yeah. It's just that right now, everything is measured farming-wise via Axion Plains. Can't measure farming in any other way. Well, unless you just want to
Primary tactical
celebrate
objective
Bunny.
confirmed.
Bunny is still outside of Axion Plains, still one of the fastest.
New super chat received.
Well, don't worry, XR. As long as people keep super chatting, donating, and keeping my channel alive, I'll never stop. When the money stops, that's when I stop. I'm a simple man with a simple plan, you know what I'm saying? Dude, remove the Transcendent module, Cajun. This is explained in my video. If you're not using the Transcendent module, that's where you will have the lightning bolt. If you don't know that, that means you were watching somebody else's build, Mr. Cajun, because you didn't read. But sure, Toxic Rainbow, I can demonstrate. Ines struggles with elites, though, compared to all the other characters, so do take note of that. Valby, on the other hand, because she's a mix of bossing and farming, she does not struggle at all. Which is one of the great things about Valby. Alright, fine. I will demonstrate Ines. And thank you, Deadly Raver. I appreciate the little pocket lining. Let me know what kind of music you'd like me to play for you. I do so love playing my music for my people. And if you don't know what to ask for, just ask for one of my latest tracks. Okay, thank you very much, Deadly Raver. Let's swap over to Ines. I'll do the demonstration first before playing any music, but let me know. Okay, so this is the Ines build that I've taught everybody to use. All right, when you don't have a Transcendent module, her third skill becomes Discharge, which is the Lightning Bolt. If you do not know this, it means you've been watching some other losers, and you shouldn't be watching other losers. You should only be watching the king. If you're not watching the champion, you're not watching the world's greatest human being, of course you're not going to know what to do. Only follow what I do. Never, never do what I don't do. You understand? Okay, this is a standard Ines build. I've taught this to you guys several times. Okay, this is how we play her. This is how we build her. Okay, so you should all recognize this. You should all know how this operates already. If you do not know how this operates, then you better start panicking and studying the channel. Now, what you are going to do here as well is you are going to take advantage of the Malevolent. All right, this is a pretty handy weapon. If you don't have that, you can use any other hand cannon, such as the, what you call it, the perforator or whatever. But basically, this is only so if you encounter the steel pincer enemy, you need to be able to break their carapace armor, because Ines cannot do that with skills. Okay? So now that you have your Ines ready, let's go off and do this. Of course you have a singular reactor on, because this is what you're going to use if you are going to use the regular build with her. Okay. Let's Tim Curry on. Also, whoops. Sorry, this is the wrong power. Where's power beyond? Give me that. Okay.
Descendant.
Now, even without the trigger module, she does very well, but the trigger module is ideal. Now, make sure you've got your Secret Garden in your hands, alright? If you don't have Secret Garden in your hands, you're wasting time. Toss out your 4, and you can literally just relax. It is not difficult for Ines to carry. See? Skill 1, throw your skill 4, skill 1, skill 2. You can just relax and do that. And if you need some more skills, you can toss skill 3 out. Just like that. So easy. Spooky stories? What the hell, Rena? I mean, sure, whatever. Off you go. Since when were you into horror stories? What kind of spooky stories? You better share with me and Kaz. We love that horror shit. Alright, October's coming, alright? I wanna hear, I want you to share all the spooky stuff, man. You know we're major into that. This is all in the build video, Toxic. Come on. If you don't have a singular reactor, then what the hell are you doing? Brother. Brother. You're not following the build, man. You got to follow the build. Do everything that I have in the build. Remember, if you don't follow the build, you won't get the results. The singular reactor is demonstrated in the build. So why don't you have it? Whose build were you watching that you did not follow mine? That's the question you gotta ask yourself, Toxic Rainbow. Who did you stain your eyes with that you did not follow the true champion?
New subscriber detected.
Remember, ladies and gents, faith is purest when it is unquestioning. Okay? Blessed is the mind too small for doubt. Never question. Always obey. Obedience is love. The singular is to boot. No, her first is singular, dude. If you're running tech, you're not getting best bang for your buck. You need to be. Her first and third skill are singular. Her fourth skill is tech, but you don't need the singular reactor for the. Sorry, you don't need the tech reactor for the fourth and the second. Those do enough damage. The first and your third are what you want to boost up the most. So that's where the difference lies. So that's why you have the singular reactor. Okay. Yes. If you're using the older version, it's not wrong, but it's tougher in Axion Plains. There's a good reason for why. Because when you're doing the flip, right, you're gonna, for the breach spreader dude, the one with the cannon, you're gonna flip into all of his shots and you're gonna die. I mean, you'll still deal damage for the crits, but you'll deal even more damage if you have your singular, because don't forget, singular, singular, and the passive, oh, it doesn't say. The passive, I think, is singular as well. But if it's not, either way, then it's fine. Your passive was where most of your damage comes from, so, for the mobbing anyway. So you want to try and amp up the single target, because that's where she's weakest. So up to you, Austin, but singular is literally the best choice. You can still have your old tech reactor, but it's not going to do very much. Well, it's not going to do as much. Yes, you better follow the builds, my friend. Following the build is the best way. And Freyna is okay. She's alright. But she's still very weak overall. I'm waiting for them to buff her. You should have more power, Austin. What do you mean shouldn't have more power? You must have so much power. Too much power. All people must have power. A failure to have power is a failure of the people. And of the government. And of the IRS or whatever. I'm joking. But anyway. So your third skill is your single target damage. You're going to want a little bit of that. Okay. If it doesn't hit a crit, though, that's where you'll struggle a little bit. Whew. Hope to God I get some better days. I'll play some of my music after this, but hopefully this explains and showcases the power of an S. If your NS is not handling Axion Plains, then you are doing something wrong, sir. Hence the issue. Properly follow the builds of your leaders. Do not question, obey. Now, once its armor is off, this is where you can really kill it. Now, this is only if you have to solo. Of course, if you're playing teams, there are better ways, but yeah. This works just fine if you're solo dolo. Okay? But you still have to hope for a crit, because like I said, Ines struggles on the single target, whereas Valby doesn't. Who's the best for farming Axion? Technically, it's Ines, because most of the time, you're not expected to be solo. Most of the time, you'll be playing with others. If you want to go solo, there's Jaber, Valby, a lot of choices. Jaber can handle this, Valby can handle this, but Valby, in my personal opinion, is one of the most relaxed ones for it. I don't know why this person's doing sealed residential district. That's pretty terrible, but okay, whatever. But yeah, Valby is the easiest. Maybe you're just misremembering it because there's, well, the other thing is that you could be having other factors, like you could have different options on it, or you could have different external components. But I'm purposefully using this so I don't run out of MP. So you could be having a different set here that could be bleeding into it. But if you use a singular reactor and your same external component set, it should be different. I built this solely so that people are completely self-sufficient. So that could be the difference. Because I deliberately chose to chunk her power on the external components. Whereas if you're using, say, Slayer set, which I remember you were making use of before, or you could be using alternative sets like the Plague and Enlightened Mage 2 set each. That could also work. And that could also boost power. Yes, because you're a massive nerd, Austin. And that is why you will be unexisted. Imagine daring to think that you are better than me. But yeah, I mean, if you're using Slayer set, you know, being wild, then sure.
Bogus special assault ship identified.
Just don't forget that with her crit build, you have to also collect MP. So sometimes I forget about it. And if I really, really need to... Oops, sorry. I do this. Whee! This is one way of collecting MP, if you really, really need it. And you're wounded. Oops. I hate the fact that the mount button is right next to V. Because sometimes I mispress. It's so annoying. Alright. Now that you guys all understand that, let me toss some of my music into the mix. Alright, please enjoy some of my new tunes.
There is a tactical objective which needs to be destroyed.
I hope y'all like my gangster rap, yeah?
Fresh from the grave, I come in peace. Hopped off the chain and on the beats. From concrete to carpet, no time to sleep. They wanna see me back on the streets. I'm not the same, a lot of pain and paranoia. So many of my dogs turned into Goyas. So many wanna claim they put you on. So many switched on me, I can't afford to. Trust them now, my past got me scarred up. Hard racing fast, but I'm never giving.
I'll pause that just to say, Cajun Brew. So now you know that you should not be watching anyone other than the Real Asian Robot. Yes? Now you understand why you don't watch other people, right? Have you learned your lesson today, sir? Okay? I hope you have. Because if you follow my method, you will never go wrong. If you don't follow my method, you will always have problems, sir. So please do not follow some weirdo. It's like if somebody offers you candy, don't just walk into their van. Alright? Please only trust the authorities. Okay? Trust the police. Don't be trusting the random guy that's offering you candy from their van. Okay? That's how you get yourself kidnapped, sir. Alright? Okay, let me replay that rap song for you. And remember, ladies and gents, if you didn't see the build here, don't worry about it. Take it out of your mind, throw it in the bin. Alright, just follow what I do and you'll have no problems. Because we show it live. We can show you live anytime.
From concrete to carpet, no time to sleep. They want to see me back on the streets. I'm not the same, a lot of pain and paranoia. So many of my dogs turned into Goyas. So many want to claim they put you on. So many switched on me, I can't afford to. Trust them now, my past got me scarred up. Hard racing fast, but I'm never giving up. Every step of the way, all the pain and all the lessons we learned. Couldn't put out the flame, we just spent it and we watched it burn. Every step of the way, all the bridges and the things we crossed. Every step of the way, no directions when you in the sauce. Every step of the way, we had the torch, they tried to take it from us. Every step of the way, even if we fumble, we could not drop the ball. Yeah. Every step of the way, my folks gave me food and they kept the faith while they stepped on the cane. Wasn't dealt the same cards, but we in the same game. People switched on me, now they out the picture frame. Hustle never changed, we was getting paid, that's the price of fame. Hope you got the change, cause my mind is a cage and the walls are closing in. Every shadow tells a story, every breath is a sin. But I'm breaking down the door, feeling the fear give way. This anxiety's a ghost I'll bury here today. Every step of the way, all the pain and all the lessons we learned. Couldn't put out the flame, we just spent it and we watched it burn. Every step of the way, all the bridges and the things we crossed. Every step of the way, no directions when you in the sauce. Every step of the way, we had the torch, they tried to take it from us. Every step of the way, even if we fumble, we could not drop the ball. They said I'd crack, they said I'd fall, that my demons would devour it all. But I'm still standing, 10 feet tall.
There we go.
Gonna answer every single curtain call. The pressure's on, I can feel the weight. But my heart's a drum, I'm sealed by fate. Not a victim, I'm the one who fights. I turn my terror into blinding lights. I am the storm, the thunder, and the lightning. My fear is fuel, and this is truly frightening. But I'm not running, I'm charging ahead. This anxiety is already dead. Every step of the way, all the pain and all the lessons we learned. Couldn't put out the flame, we just spent it and we watched it burn. Every step of the way, all the bridges and the things we crossed. Every step of the way, no directions when you in the sauce. Every step of the way, we had the torch, they tried to take it from us. Every step of the way, even if we fumble, we could not drop the ball.
All right. Now, for that one person that said, you know, my arrogance makes it impossible for them to enjoy me, good. Please do not enjoy me. We don't want you here. All right.
I'll guide you to the
Now,
location.
the lightning emission bunny gimmick with riding around. Okay, so essentially what you're doing is you are speed racing and taking advantage of the high speed.
Assault ship identified.
I never do that, dude. Because usually, right, unless it's absolutely necessary, I do not rebind my keys purposefully. I tend to showcase and play games the way the devs intend. This is usually because whenever I'm trying to showcase their games or whatever, devs tend to prefer it if I use default. So where possible, I do not alter from the default. So wouldn't be able to advise you on that, and it's not something I do, so can't really showcase that. And that's exactly the difference, Deadly Raver. You see, I can back up anything that I say. That's why I always showcase it. But unfortunately, you know, even losers have their own fans, and their fans will always come by to my streams and try to say some shit, you know, like, it makes it impossible to watch. Good, don't watch me then. I don't want them here. I am the world's greatest human being, and I always will be.
There's a tactical objective which needs
People
to be
don't like that,
controlled.
then too bad. So sad for them. Maybe their creator should try being the world's greatest human being. It's easy. Just wake up in the morning, be the greatest person alive, you know, and the whole world will tell you that. But yeah, as you can see, the problem with this gimmick is that if you get stuck anywhere, you're not going to have a great time. It's only good in open spaces where you can take advantage of the bike to ride faster. Essentially, you are eliminating the use of MP while getting the maximized version of damage. But Bunny's damage in the Axion Plains is not great, no matter what you do. So no matter how you slice it, you're still not going to get good results. This is kind of the problem with Bunny. So that's why we don't use Bunny here, because a lot of your damage not only comes from the use of your third skill, but also your explodey fourth skill.
Descendant, a powerful attack will take
So
down
all of that
your
is very
opponent.
important.
Please engage. Picking up void mutant.
That being said, I'm really glad, like, the one thing that's really awesome is that you build up your static, your electricity powers by also riding the bike, which is awesome. Thanks to that, you can do a little bit more. This essentially allows you to regenerate MP while also dishing out plenty of damage. But yeah, overall, you're much slower than Ines or anybody else that, you know, has a proper build. So this is why it's way better if you don't do this. Because Nell, as you can see, she's just going to flatten everything. You see? So Bunny needs above 4 Axion Plains. She's a good farmer, but that's all she is. She's a good starter farmer. But she's not built nor meant for higher level content. Oh, I'm always myself, Cajun. I don't mind. It doesn't bother me.
Please respond.
Because, you see, when I started streaming, I took my personality from a lot of the wrestlers on WWE because I find that it works best for the crowd. So wrestlers always big themselves up, which is pretty much the same thing that I do. Because if you don't act that way, you act all humble and kumbaya and bullshit, people are gonna climb over your head. Nah. That's why I take shit from nobody, you know? I used to enjoy watching Mark Henry, especially when, you know, every time his theme song would come on, it's like, you know, world's strongest man and everything. I mean, and it's actually true, though. Like, Mark Henry is an actual strong man, but, you know, it just felt like really, really awesome, so I love it. And that's why, like, I use the same style when I'm delivering my persona on the internet, you know? Because I treat myself when I'm on camera like I'm him, I'm that guy. You know, anybody don't like that, they can just bugger off because they're not welcome here. They're not welcome in my space, you know what I'm saying? So that's the way that I roll. And a lot of people can't handle that because they value themselves, they think that they're special, you know, think that there's something cool. But they won't ever be me. Yeah, see, the Nells basically finished that off. Bunny did shit all. So she's alright for mobbing, but she's still slower than pretty much every other real Descendant. Yeah, I know. That was one of the coolest things. Like, the dude is actually like one of the world's strongest men. Now that's the kind of person I aspire to be. You know, if I'm gonna say some shit and I can back it up. So I like that. I really do like that. Anyway, let's check in with the polls after 61 votes so far. We've got only about 50% that are very hyped. 39% are slightly hyped. The unhypes are pretty low overall, only a total of 13%, but okay, interesting. Jaber is one of the cool ones, but to be fair, Valby is better. Jaber's good. For those that don't know, if you're following my Jaber build, once again, please do follow my build if you want to get best results. Jaber's pretty cool. He's useful. Jaber is definitely one of the tough cookies. Actually, wait. Since the enemies are about to spawn, I'm gonna go get my lozenges first, because I always need them during the evening stream. I'll be right back, ladies and gents. I'm gonna get my lozenges, and I'll come back and, you know, kill some bosses. Okay, I'm back. Oh, right. Colossi. Okay, I'll take my lozenge in a second. Let's go. Now, when it comes to Nell, if you're using my build, you can yabba dabba do. Oh crap. I hate how that happens. Choom. There we go. Greetings, Vel of the Cardas. How are you doing, sir? In fact, how dare you be breathing, sir? How you doing, pal? Where's the other one? Time for the Bride of the Dead. Austin, they'll give you one. They're gonna give you one for Luna, you know? Choom.
There were many variables.
So easy with Nell.
I have a lot to learn.
I love Nelly. Do, 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 do. I love Nelly. Nell is just the best. Truly the best. Nothing beats a true Nell. Not even for a single hot spell. But Luna's so cool though, bro. Don't you think Luna's the best? Look at her. Look at the Metal Hill singer. She's so cool. She's so cool. Look at her. Look at her. Alright. There's only one reason to play Luna. But you're gonna need the swimsuit skin first. Actually, there's two reasons to play Luna. But you're gonna need the swimsuit skin first. Whee! I'll let them handle this part.
Descendant, a tactical objective needs your protection. Please respond. Descendant, a powerful attack will take down the assault ship. Please engage. Descendant, there's a tactical objective that requires protection. Please confirm. Let's go. This will be fun. Hold this special assault ship spotted. Seems to be taking off with void mutant signals. Be careful.
Oh damn, all my skills are on cooldown. No! That was an accident.
Primary tactical objective confirmed. Requesting search and destroy. Descendant, I picked up a mutant material formation signal in the skies nearby.
There we go. Okay. See you later, Deadly Raver. Now then, let's go prepare, shall we? It's time to prepare for the one true Boss B. Bill Boss B. Let's go. Bossa Nova. Okay, inversion reinforcer, Bossa Nova. We are ready. Steady. Actually, about that, it is indeed true that all of them will be getting a photon imprinter. So all the new ultimates will get a photon imprinter because they know that people invested in the non-ultimates already. So they are going to do it for every ult, or so they've said, but we'll see. Hello, first class clip, Baron. Gotta go and beat my I can't remember when they said that, Austin, but it's been a trend for every single ultimate because I think they've realized how much people have bothered to invest, you know? So it does make sense, to me at least, that they're gonna do it. Otherwise, people have literally no incentive or reason to ever invest. Yeah, there is one in the boost path as well, yeah, but I haven't done it. I literally took one look at it, I'm like, I'm not doing this. I don't have enough needs to do this. If I recall, one of those was for Ultimate Blair. Okay, my personal challenge is to do as much damage as I humanly possibly can while the Serenas are rocking and shocking, you know? I believe in you, Serenas! I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna do my best. Yes, he is, Baron. Yes, he is. You could say he's green with envy.
This one's for you.
Haha. Don't be slipping and sliding on these puddles. Oh no. Okay. Guess he death rescued me. I was gonna do a death reset, but that's fine, I guess. Thanks, Eugen. So useful of you.
This one's for you.
I'm okay with skipping that photon imprinter. Too lazy. $584. I think it is better than using the fourth skill. I'm gonna try again, and this time I'm gonna use the fourth skill, and we'll see. Let's see the difference. Anyway, thank you for everyone liking and sharing the stream. Keep it up. The more of you that like and share the stream, the better. Wall slipper sounds like what's that Don always says? You know, throw a chancla at people, yeah. That's what wall slipper sounds like. It sounds like he waits to snipe you with a slipper. Which is wild in its own way. Keep on running till the wheels fell off. Go Super Serenas, I believe in you. I need to know what's truly causing the difference. Bit of an inconsistent test, but yeah. It was about the same. Huh. So whether I use the fourth or not, the results are about the same. Interesting. So for boss B, you can use your fourth or not use your fourth, and both ways is the same. Go ahead, Adam. By all means. Go ahead and be a warlock. But okay, at least now I understand. I understand it now. It's the same either way. Fair. Fair. Now back to Luna de Shuna. Also, I'm going to change these to Ultra because Luna lags things a bit. Don't know why. Oh, that's right. I have to head back to Albion first. I need to get rid of some trigger modules. And also at the same time, let me go and quickly set up my spider event. Sorry guys, some Raid Shadow Legends stuff now. I don't know how they're getting it either, but I mean, that's for if people are using mods or third-party tools. That's literally for the devs to handle, not for me. Maybe there are ways, maybe there are hidden methods that we don't know about, you know? I try not to think too hard about such things. To me, it's a little outside of our pay grade, you know? It ain't about that. And we should probably not think about it. Okay. I need to set up my spider attack. So let's do that. For those that don't know what I'm talking about, in Raid Shadow Legends, we challenge the spider for accessories and stuff, but it can take a while. So I'm just gonna grab energy. I'm literally like spending all these gems that I've saved up over the months, all for the sake of freaking Donatello. I wouldn't know that, Austin. Like I said, that is not my concern. And even so, doing something like that would be what we would consider hugely illegal. Not quite sure you'd want that on your plate. I mean, the choice is yours at the end of the day, but I wouldn't do it. Nor would I worry about it, and nor would I discuss it on my stream either. You know, that's not what I'm here to do, talk about, or even share. So, what they do, that's their problem. I only focus on doing and playing the game as intended. So I'm going to stick with that, Austin, and you should know that ruling by now. Don't forget, I do this for a career, man. There is no way in hell I would ever discuss anything that could potentially even be the slightest bit illegal. Okay, good. I'm gonna leave my phone running. Not that you want that, but even discussing it is no good. You know, one thing you gotta realize as a creator is this. Devs, developers, they're always watching. So it never matters what your intention is. You know, if they see your chat as a place where you allow discussions of certain things, some developers will stay away. You don't know who's watching. You never know whose eyes are on you in a public space. That's why I always operate on the mentality that doesn't matter how many people are actually watching the stream, I operate as if the whole world's watching me. That's why, you know, certain things I'll just say, no, I'm not going to discuss it. Because at the end of the day, this is a public space. This is a public space that anybody can swing by, watch, and don't forget, my VODs stay up because it's YouTube. My VODs stay up forever. So I always keep it online, therefore, I keep to that rule that, hey, public space, yeah. I always am careful of what I say. Or what I allow discussions on. It's just a safer way to be. A potential client could be watching me in the next 4 or 5 minutes. You never know, right? Fate's funny like that. So I always operate on that principle. That's how I keep myself out of trouble. And that is also how I sometimes get random opportunities. That's why some people like phone up and say, hey, I watched the stream on yours, it was great, blah blah, give you a job. Even verbally, you should never do that. But yes, essentially that's it. And hell, even I still slip up even with rules like that. But
Descendant,
despite
a
that,
large
you know, I try to
number of
keep it
breach
300.
creatures has been detected in the area. Descendant, there's a tactical objective that requires protection. Please confirm.
To be honest, that's actually the #1 thing I learned. You know, when I started this whole thing, I was like, I quickly grew to realize that even if you think it's just your friends hanging out, man, everybody's watching your ass. Well, I mean, to be honest, I'm on camera. It's recorded, so I don't think I'd get to argue hearsay. But yes, I understand what you mean. But yeah, in my case, I gotta be doubly careful for that reason. Because everything I say is recorded. I'm under surveillance.
Descendant, there is a
And how did I miss
tactical
2
objective
notes?
that needs to be destroyed. Requesting confirmation. Protection target nearby. Confirm the location. Descendant, a powerful attack will take down the assault ship. Please engage.
Well, to be perfectly frank, and I don't mean Castle, you know, a lot of people don't recognize it, but I've actually been put through the ringer, you know, for stuff like this in the past. Because somebody, back when I first started streaming a long time ago, they tried their best to
There's a
take me
tactical
down.
objective that
So
requires
that's when I
protection
realized
from
that
the
no
current
matter
operations
who
zone.
you
Please
are,
respond.
okay, you better start wishing upon a star if you want to stay clean, you know what I'm saying?
Hold this
Because
special
everybody
assault
is always out to get you.
picking up
People can say it's all paranoia, but that's why I talk about it in my musics, you know? It's all the pain and paranoia. In like one of my latest raps, yeah. Because people are always watching. Every single one of my haters watches me more than my supporters do. It's kind of crazy, but yes. They trawl through every single video, every single live stream. They're watching right now in the background. They think I can't see it. Because how they do it is that they mute the tab so they don't count as a viewer. But I literally have eyes on them watching, watching them have eyes on me. I know they're watching right now. They make use of the subtitles and transcripts so that they can avoid giving themselves away as a viewer. Alright? They try to secretly engage in my content so they can catch me slipping.
Primary tactical objective confirmed. Requesting search and destroy.
Different strokes for different folks, Austin. So, I think that one thing which I have to say is that, as you well know, I am disliked by a lot of people because I don't want to say that it's entirely due to racism, but a lot of it is due to racism. A lot of people don't like seeing a person that looks like me succeeding in this industry or field. Because there's a lot of prejudice already against gamers of my kind. All right, they don't want any of us to also make it big in the streaming world, you see? A lot of people feel like I'm encroaching on territory that should belong to certain people. So yeah, some people openly discuss it. They won't get in trouble for it or things like that, but based on what I know and based on the experiences that I've had, I feel that it's much more important to protect myself in this manner. That's why, like, even in the past, right, for certain developers, I'd actually tell them straight up, like, even if the leaks were something that, you know, they openly discussed or allowed discussion of, I'd say, nope, I strictly do not discuss leaks, things like that, you know, unless the developer leaks it themselves. In fact, I still hold to this policy because sometimes developers want you to sign NDAs and things like that, and I just feel it's better for my, you know, future career. At the end of the day, I believe it's what you want. What you want to get out of this. And for me, I tend to take a very cautious approach because I'm well aware of how many people really want to take me down. So because of that, I keep it extra tight. People will always be ridiculous, but you can't control people. You can only control yourself. Or, well, you can only control the rules of what belongs to yourself. So since I can't control them, and I wouldn't want to anyway, because god damn, have you seen some of them? Like, Jesus Christ, I wouldn't even want to talk to them most of the time, you know? But controlling them is impossible, so what I do is I control myself. I can't decide what they do or what they talk about, but I can decide what I talk about, what I do, you know? So that's how it goes with me. And I'm open about it. Like, I just say, like, look, this is how I do it because it's better to stay safe.
Descendant, a powerful attack will take down the assault ship. Please engage.
And if you think it's bad that, you know, people hate on me for doing AI music, it was even worse when I used to rap. People used to accuse me of appropriating culture, things like that. You know, most of the people that didn't want to see my skills when I was busting rhymes, they just did not want to see that shit. They did not want to see me writing the songs. They did not want to see me do it. Now they can't stop me because, you know, I just write the songs, but, you know, something else, a tool produces the music. And it's a generally accepted thing. So they can try to hate on it, but they can't stop it. However, that was indeed one of my experiences. Back then, I do have to also say that I was much more abrasive as an individual as well. Back then, I used to freestyle diss anybody that went against me, you know? Like, I'd openly do it. Now I'm a lot more mellow and calm about it. I just keep it chill, and I focus on just using the block button where necessary because that's what makes more sense to me.
Picking up void mutant signals. Be careful. Destroy yourself.
I think only Truffles will remember this, but when I first started, oh man, I had this hardcore street gang mentality that I would bring into all of my shows. And if somebody like tried to step up to me, I wouldn't block them or ban them. I would literally take their username, you know, diss them backward, forward, left, right, and center, right here on stream, you know. And, you know, they would go at me. They'd make videos about how much of a bad person I was. And I'd just have a go at them and do the same thing. But I felt that at the end of the day, that was just killing my growth. So I stopped with all that nonsense and haven't looked back. Where's the last guy? Oh, there he is.
Primary tactical objective confirmed. Requesting search and destroy.
Okay, that is done.
Descendant, a large cluster of breach creatures has been detected in the area.
I don't know, actually. I wasn't looking, Louis. Could have been.
Drop the beat.
But even if it was,
Protection target nearby. I'll guide you to the location.
I would not have recognized his existence.
Bogus special assault ship identified. Feel the Bogus special assault ship spotted. Descendant, I picked up a mutant material formation signal in the skies nearby.
You a lepic, man. You.
Descendant, there is a tactical objective which needs to be destroyed. Requesting confirmation.
Oh man, he's gonna give me cooties, guys. I hope I didn't get any on me. Ooh.
Protection target nearby. Confirm the location.
I hope the same.
Descendant, a powerful attack will take down the assault ship. Please engage.
All right, traction boy, do it.
Protection target nearby. I'll guide you to the location. It's time to dance.
To be honest, Lepic was also the one I picked as my starter Pokemon.
Bogus special assault
So I
ship
do
spotted.
hope that they make him viable.
Picking up void mutant signals. Be careful.
This LPL person, I've noticed they AFK there. I need to report them for AFK. That's unfortunate. Yep, that person's definitely AFK. It's the first time I've ever seen one. That's confirmed AFK. Wow.
Requesting search and destroy.
Doesn't everyone pick Lepic as the starter Pokemon? He's Charmander. Why wouldn't you pick Charmander? Why would you pick Bulbasaur or, you know, Squirtle? I mean, I guess you can, but everybody picks Charmander. Okay. And they're level 30. My God. This is dead sad. I can't believe I've actually had to report somebody for AFK, but that guy's been there for like ages. And they keep standing there, getting into the missions. They get down, somebody revives them. But my God, they've been there since forever. That's terrible. Why would you AFK? Like, what's the point of, you know, AFKing in this game? Like, you're not even playing the game. I mean, that's one way to think about it, Austin. That is one way to think about it. But again, you know, I mean, it's the truth. Everybody picks Charmander, all right? Or Pikachu. Maybe some people pick Pikachu. That's fine. You know, Bunny, Pikachu. Cool. But who picks Squirtle or Bulbasaur? No. Everybody. You know it. I know it. We know it. Okay. Everybody picks Charmander. No, I don't, Derek. I do plan on working on it, but I'm quite demotivated to work on Serena. Austin has a build ready for me to try. I just have to find the motivation to try it. I might work on her after Ultimate Luna, because she's coming so soon. I actually wasn't expecting her this week, but she is. And PoE 2 came out as well, so I'll see. But yes, she is coming, because I did promise everyone I would. I'm actually farming up her reactor again right now. But I haven't got an updated one yet. Sorry. I will update it though, but... Ooh, what the hell?
Come at me. Bring it.
Okay, right into the fire, huh?
Operating assault turret. Summoning turret.
Man, Lewis. You know what that means? Okay, I'm joking, but I was joking about nobody picking Squirtle and Bulbasaur, but, you know, I will say one thing. Those people who pick Squirtle are very level-headed kind of guys. You know, they're cool, calm, and collected. People who pick Bulbasaur are chill and fun-loving. You know, they're nice guys. They're nice people to be around, easygoing. You know, Squirtle is chill, calm, very rational. And then Charmander is all the people that gonna be gangsta, you know? Soon as they wake up in the morning, they got murder on their mind. Look at this LPL fella. AFK again. Nope. That is not cool, dude.
Primary tactical objective confirmed. Requesting search and destroy.
Operating assault turret. Summoning assault turret. Damn. Turret engaged. Summoning assault turret. Summoning turret.
This and S over there. They've got this level 30 account, but they're deliberately AFKing over there. Well, That's what'll happen. And every time that I run this mission and they're still there, they'll receive a report from me.
Descendant, a large cluster of breach creatures has been detected in the area.
Well, thanks, Derek, but please never mention that game here, alright? I stay away from any mention of that particular game. The reason why we don't mention the Dauntless game here is because that game is associated with some of the world's most racist developers, and the entire community was extremely racist, so I recommend you never talk about it. Please pretend you never played that game. Unless you want to be associated with racism, you gotta be very careful, sir. That's the whole reason I left and quit, and I stopped making content, because there was no way for me to keep dealing with the racist developers and the racist community that had built up there. So you want to be very careful. Never talk about it, pretend I never played it. But you're welcome to enjoy my TFD content, just don't ever talk about that here, okay? I don't do private because it's a bit boring. I'm kind of bored, so I'm more than happy to do public, but if I see an AFKer, for every round that they're AFK, I will report them if they're a genuine case of AFK. Now, this is the first one I've encountered in so long. Thanks for understanding, Derek. I really appreciate that. But yeah, I didn't know. I haven't seen any AFKs at all on my server. This is the first person I've met that's legit AFK. I haven't had to report a person for being AFK in like ages. Like, this is the first time I'm seeing it. You know, like to be honest, I thought y'all were messing. I thought y'all were messing around with me when you said that's AFKs. Yeah, I do have an updated VS build, Cajun. Have you not seen it? Check it out. See if you can find it on my channel. It's already been updated for last season. Alright, there isn't an updated one for this season, but all you need to do is put in the Power Beyond trigger module. Okay? Actually, wait. I can probably update mine tomorrow. I'll update mine tomorrow for you.
Picking up void mutant signals. Be careful.
I will update my VS build for you guys.
Assault turret activated. Summoning assault turret.
A lot of people have been asking about it, so I'll get it updated tomorrow. You have my word on it. Nah, the dude, like, you can run a third-party program that prevents you from getting kicked. The guy has literally been in the exact same spot. Let's go see if he's there. Let's go see if he's there. Okay, let's go see if he's there. If he's there again, I will, yeah, there he is. There he is. See? He casts one skill using an auto macro so that he enters the mission at this spot. Then he'll just die. Okay, he's using a program. Oh my god, he's using a third-party program. Y'all all saw that. That was literally recorded on my stream. Okay. We got this guy now. We got this guy. Did you see that? As soon as the ship came in, he does the auto macro. He does the auto macro. Okay. That's even worse than AFK. We got him. You know, it's like that Chris Hansen show, you know, to catch a AFKer. All right. We got him, guys. We got him.
Turret engaged.
Y'all saw it live. Look. He's using the auto macro to cast the skill, right? Then he just dies. Then he just dies and revives in the same spot.
Summoning turret.
Y'all saw it. Y'all literally just saw it. Yeah, me neither, Baron. That's the only reason I'm farming this stuff. I need to go back and dump my trigger modules, though.
New subscriber detected.
All right, y'all saw it live. Welcome, new subscriber. All right.
Summoning assault. Turret engaged. Summoning turret.
Okay, we got him. Oh my god, not only... Look, it's just auto-casting on the swarm tunnel.
Shield is down.
It just auto-casts, he doesn't move. This is how he stays active. Oh my god, that's nuts. I still can't believe people would actually do that. That's nuts.
Turret summoned.
Why play a game in this manner? You can literally practically AFK with Slaber. Can you imagine that, ladies and gents?
Was caught off guard. Alert engaged. Bring it.
Wow. If you ever catch anybody like that, please report them. I'm going to show you how to report them for using... There, he's doing it again. He's doing it again. It repeats the same actions over and over. Can you see that? Can you see the repetition? We got you. We got you. Okay. Reporting and use of unauthorized program. This person is using a macro in the Axion Plains in order to AFK without being kicked. The unauthorized regularly casts Inessa's first skill repeatedly, and they it doesn't give me more that I can put in more details.
Descendant, I've picked up a mutant material formation signal in the skies nearby.
Let's change this word to macro so I can type more. You can actually use macros on a console, FYI. There we go. Don't think that console players can't macro. Yeah, they can macro, FYI. I'm not going to discuss how they do it, but it is possible. Don't ever let yourself be fooled by the idea that, oh, he's on console. He can't be using hacks. He can't be using macros. Dude, there are always ways. I couldn't type any more than that, chosen one. If they want the receipts, they know my tag. They can come and talk to me anytime. I'll happily show them proof. But that's sad. That's the first time I've ever encountered somebody like that. I am so saddened. I am so deeply saddened. All right. I do not want to know this person. I've done my part. I'm going to block them for life. So hopefully I don't ever go in there. It's literally the video that dropped today, first class clip. So of course you missed it. Brother, please turn your notifications on. It's literally the video that dropped today, sir. If you haven't set your notifications for this channel, you don't have to set it for all channels, but on my channel, hit the bell button. You change it from personalized to all, and you'll get a notification anytime I post something. Please go and check today's video. I always have a laugh when people ask me about the video that was posted like just today. Y'all need to please turn on your notifications, man. Like, it's not like you're gonna get a whole bunch of crap from me. No, just turn on your notifications. You silly people. I'm still waiting for a better Power Beyond. So far, this is one of the best ones I get. Okay, back in control. Well, now that you know, okay, I would suggest that you keep it permanently on, good sir. Good. My trigger module loot boxes are ready. All good. Just make sure they're on again. And don't be missing the videos. Or else I'll have to give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers, okay? There's actually a very simple way to do it, but I am not going to discuss it here for obvious reasons. But there's actually a very, very simple way that you can macro on a console. It's not hard. You just need to purchase the tool. And the tool is not all that expensive. You can get it for about $200-300. But yes, a lot of people can actually do that. No, there isn't, Cajun. Just do the operational area and chill. Have a good time. That's what I do.
Descendant, I picked up a mutant material formation signal in the skies nearby.
But yeah, 5-finger pain slap, man.
Descendant, a large cluster of breach creatures has been detected in the area. There's a tactical objective that requires protection in the current operation zone. Please respond.
Operating assault turret.
Bogus special assault ship identified. Bogus special assault ship spotted.
Assault turret activated. Shields offline. Turret engaged.
Descendant, there is a tactical objective which needs to be destroyed. Requesting confirmation.
I'll finish you off with this. Operating assault turret.
Protection target nearby. Confirm the location.
Turret engaged.
Leave them to Khonshu.
Turret summoned.
Oh yeah, don't you know? Wall Crasher can totally drop TM22, you know?
A powerful attack
If you kill Wall Crasher in 5 seconds, you can actually get Mew
picking up
as a
voice
Pokemon. Yeah, totally. And you know, if you're so pro that you can defeat Wall Crasher without a single Serena, you will actually be able to catch Missing No and get rare candies.
My shield is down.
Protection target nearby. I'll guide you to the location.
Assault turret activated.
You kitties.
Bring it. I'll finish you off with this.
Bogus special assault ship spotted. Picking up void mutant signals. Be careful.
Bring it. Operating assault turret. Battle. Bring it. Operating assault.
Primary tactical objective confirmed. Requesting search and destroy.
Summoning assault turret. Bring it.
Good job, Gley.
Descendant, a large cluster of breach creatures has been detected
Zoom.
in the area. There's a tactical objective that requires
Assault
protection
turret
in the
activated.
current operation zone. Please respond.
Bring it. Activating trap.
Bogus special assault ship identified.
See, this is the true way to AFK. If you want AFK, just play Jaber. Okay, don't be a dick.
Bogus special assault ship spotted.
Come at me. Turret engaged.
Now, while I cannot stop a man from choosing the path of being a dick, I can advise y'all against it, you know? It's just unwise.
Descendant, there is a tactical objective which needs to be destroyed. Requesting confirmation.
Summoning turret.
There are things in life you can do, things in life you can't do.
Descendant, a tactical objective needs your protection. Please respond.
Assault turret activated.
Descendant, a powerful attack will take down the assault ship. Please engage.
Would you kindly, Gley? Thank you.
Operating assault turret. Bring it. I'll finish you off with this. Come at me. Assault turret activated.
Descendant, there's a tactical objective that requires protection.
Whee!
Please confirm.
Zing.
Come at me. Turret engaged.
Bogus special assault ship spotted.
Summoning turret.
Picking up void mutant signals. Be careful.
Bring it. Shields offline. Damn it. Bring it. Up. Shield destroyed. Assault turret activated. Summoning turret.
Primary tactical objective confirmed.
Eraser? Not really. I need to do some retesting because I feel like it could be okay with a crit character, but I haven't gone into it yet. And Gustav, that's up to you, you know? I mean, I simply play for those that come after. Alright, and, well, now since your name is Gustav, you're probably going to hear that meme forever, but look, the fact of the matter is, whether the game's in a good state depends on you. If you miss the game, when you come back, the game will definitely be in a good state. If you don't miss the game at all, no matter what you do when you come back, you'll never be satisfied. Alright? So, like I said, we play for those that come after. Also, after 117 votes, so far, it's very interesting to see, but only 50% are very hyped for this update. That means 50% of y'all, gooners! 50% of y'all are mega gooners. Don't try to hide it, okay? I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. They don't want to see me now. Come on. What do you mean safe location? Oh, how the hell is that Colossus shooting at me from over there? Okay, you know what? Well, greetings, Selena. Okay, now. Since that Colossus want to shoot me from all the way over there, alright. Let's go, boy. It's on sight. It's on sight. Yes, please. Please do. Make sure you all have me registered as your creator. Fair enough, Upsilon. Excuse me, but those that haven't registered me yet, please make sure you do so, okay? My link is over there. Please register me as your creator and ensure that you give me your best. Sorry, soldier. I just want to make sure you give me your best. Ugh. Oh, no wonder it's taking longer. I was wielding the wrong damn equipment. That was rather silly of me, wasn't it? Knew I forgot to switch something. Let's put that in the first slot, shall we? Right. That's all done. Now 4 minutes. 4 minutes until take and hold victory. Peacemaker. Jaber.
Descendant.
But you don't really need a Peacemaker build, dude. The Peacemaker is for stats, man. You can take a screenshot of the modules if you want, but this is just for stats, dude. Okay? What you're doing with this is that you're using this for stats. That's all. That's all it is. Stats. You have this, you have better stats. In fact, yeah, this is probably the better one to take. But all you're doing with this is holding it in your hands, not firing it because you want the unique ability surging piece. Don't actually need to build it, to be honest. You just need the unique ability at 4 star or at 4 maximum unique ability. Most of the player base is on console. Incorrect. Console and PC are roughly the same, but that's only because you have to separate each of the consoles. The Xbox player base is slightly lower than the PlayStation player base for this game. PlayStation has a bit more, but roughly if you combine the consoles versus PC, console is close to double of PC. Not quite double, slightly under. Actually, it's a bit under, but yeah, it's around there. So console technically does have more players, but realistically, if you divide by the type of console, then PS5 and Xbox individually are technically smaller than Steam, technically. But you combine all the console together and yeah, they're larger than PC, obviously. That's why, although I use Steam charts to measure like the number of players, Steam charts only gives you the trend. It only tells you the trend of the player base, whether it's positive trend, negative trend. It doesn't actually tell you the whole player base because, I mean, there's more than that, you know? No problem, Aphrodose. Fine, this person can have a high five. Now get away from me. Who is this person that has found me? Good. Everybody should register me as your creator if you haven't already done so. There it is. And now you get to stare at this for 5 minutes, I guess, while I check on Raid Shadow Legends. The developers, they knew exactly what they were doing, releasing this skin with this emote. Actually, wait. 1 second.
New subscriber detected.
Can I set it? Can I set it to my own music? 1 second. I gotta try.
Lil' mommy asked if I can get some oxygen. I'ma give her CPR, she need a lot of it. Even when I step outside, I'm still a topping man. Not even the weatherman can tell you when I'm dropping, man. In case you haven't noticed, I'm just too nice.
It's a bit too
like
calm,
I'm
but
walking on the
not
ice
bad.
when I roll dice. My baby know I can't keep no secrets, but if the odds are stacked against me, then I'm cheating. Can't make decisions without thinking twice. They wanna treat me like a Christmas tree with lights. My left hand was itching, had to check the price. I told her I was scared of heights, now she my kryptonite. I said, do you wanna fly tonight? She said, baby, can we fly tonight? I don't wanna wait till 3 a.m. Cause we gon' wake up with the stars in the end, yeah. I told her, mommy.
Well, that was a good bit of fun, right?
This one's for you.
Wolfberries. But they're so damn sticky. Nice, but very sticky. But yeah. They're called wolfberries. They are called wolfberries, yeah. Damn. Only managed 100 million. Those Serenas went wild. That's what they're literally called, wolfberries. Okay. Let's go again. Damn, super sticky. Let me in. Let me in. Yes. Funnily enough, in Goji, Goji means pocket. So yeah. The Chinese the Chinese version is goatee. Goatee berries. My music's always hidden. I make it all myself, man. For those that want to support my music, make sure you hit up SoundCloud, alright? All my officially released tracks are there. Oh no! Not that I care. Yep, pocket berries, essentially. Again! And then 3. By the power of Grayskull, I have the power! Okay. These Serenas here aren't part of the crazy squad. You can see that. There you go. Hmm. 434. Still not as good as Nell, but meh, it's alright. It was an alright donut. Now back at it. Ooh, Technical Research Institute. Nice.
Descendant, a large cluster of breach creatures has been detected in the area. Breach creatures multiplying. There must be a colony.
Yep. Nell is truly the Nell. She is the Nell Bell.
Descendant, destroy this tactical objective.
I'm
Please
not so
confirm.
sure, but I'm pretty sure most Serena builds, the good ones, all use a fire-based reactor.
Colony of breach creatures spotted inside the operation.
If you need additional help though, please ask in the official Discord. You might find somebody who speaks your language, so that might help you out, but I can only give a response in English. I believe Serena should be using a fire-based reactor. If they're not using a fire-based reactor, then I'd say something is wrong. Because her skills are fire-based.
Descendant, Volga's comms traffic is increasing at your location. It looks like Legion of Breach troops have been deployed.
And if the build is not using a fire reactor, then I think you should ask the build creator why that's the case. If they don't reply to you, then their information is fake. So please be very careful. Don't just watch any video on the internet. You need to make sure it's from a trusted source.
Primary tactical objective confirmed. Search and destroy required. Descendant, a large cluster of breach creatures has been detected in the area. Breach creatures multiplying. There must be a colony. Descendant, destroy this tactical objective. Please confirm. Descendant, I picked up a mutant material formation signal in the skies nearby. This one's for you. Colony of breach creatures spotted inside the operation zone.
There we go.
Descendant, Volga's comms traffic is increasing at your location. It looks like Legion of Breach troops have been deployed. Volga's special assault ship identified.
Was wondering why skill didn't cast. Ran out of MP.
Descendant, a large cluster of breach creatures has been detected in the area. Breach creatures multiplying. There must be a colony. This one's for you. Take this. Watch out for the flash. This one's for you. Watch out for the flash. Take this. Here goes. Boing, boing, boing. Here goes. Here I go. Descendant, destroy this tactical objective. Please confirm.
Ah, crap. Forgot about the objective. Whoops. Bad my, bad my.
Boing, boing, boing. This one's for you. Colony of breach creatures spotted inside the operations zone. Take this. Here I go. Will not fail. Here goes. Take this. Watch out for the flash. For you. Here goes. This one's for you. Descendant, bogus comms traffic is increasing at your location. It looks like Legion of Breach troops have been deployed. Bogus special assault ship identified. One's for you. Bounce. Take this. Here goes. Boing, boing, boing. Here I go. This one's for you. Take this. Primary tactical objective confirmed. Search and destroy required. Watch out for the flash. Watch out for the flash.
Not bad, not bad. One second. Okay. Just checking with Kaz about some stuff for after work. All right, again. Let's do this. Whee! Oh, whoa. You know, for a second I was wondering, why am I not in my water form? Then I realized instead of going to my water form, I literally just got on my bike. No problem, but this is the Crit Valby build. It's already out on my channel, so the video is literally already available for you. All you have to do is watch it. So if you haven't already seen my Crit Valby build, you might want to try that out. That's basically what you're seeing, and it works really well. Okay, so you know about it? Good. Yep, that's all you need. You can just happily ride around and put water everywhere.
Descendant, destroy this tactical objective. Please confirm. Here goes. This one's for you. Take this. Colony of breach creatures spotted inside the operation zone.
Drown them all. Who's top 3 for mobbing? Well,
Volga's comms traffic is increasing at
depends. Depends on the activity. There's no clear answer. For example, outside of Axion Plains, Bunny remains one of the fastest. So does Freyna for the defense mission. So it really depends on the activity you're doing. But if you're talking top mobbers, Freyna, Bunny, Ines, Valby, Jaber, these are all like top tier farmers. For Axion Plains, Valby, Luna, Jaber, Ines, these are among the best. Freyna and Bunny no longer do well here. So you have to be quite specific in what you're looking for. Just so you know. That's why I don't do tier lists. That's why I don't do top 3 lists. Those are all stupid. They're only done by low IQ people who don't understand how to actually play the game. It's better if you build a character that resonates with you that is also suitable for your activity. So let's say you want to look to farm Axion Plains. Get my Crit Valby build. She does very well. She absolutely stomps. So, yeah. There you go. Always build for the activity. And always have a roster ready. Alright? Hope that helps, Igor.
Descendant, a large cluster of breach creatures has been detected in the area. Breach creatures multiplying.
Sure, enjoy yourself.
Colony.
We have several videos for returning players that might help you as well, especially if you want to get familiar with the weapon core system, arcade tuning, all that kind of jazz. There are several videos that can help you with that. But if you're back after 8 months, I'd say choices are a lot better now than they were before. 8 months ago, you didn't have much choice. So maybe that's why you asked about top 3. But now it's like there's a lot of different viable options. You just got to know which ones to use for which situation.
Descendant, destroy this tactical objective. Please
A is
confirm.
finished. Let's go over to C. Yeah, go for it. Nothing wrong with that. As long as you're using my build, you usually won't go wrong.
Colony of breach creatures spotted inside the operation zone.
If you're not using my build, then nothing much I can do about that. In which case, I'd question why you're even here. Yeah, no problem. Have a good day. And clear.
Descendant, bogus comms traffic is increasing at your location. It looks like Legion of Breach troops have been deployed. Bogus special assault ship identified. This one's for you. Here goes.
Give me 1 second, folks. Gotta just check some stuff. You. Look at them whacking me. Whacking me while I'm busy chilling. Serena, kill it!
I picked up a mutant material
Alright,
formation
never mind. I'll do it
signal
myself.
in the skies nearby. Here I go. Primary tactical objective confirmed. Search and destroy required. Here I go. This one's for you. Here I go. Take this. This one's for you.
Okay, give me 1 second. I gotta check a little something. Get there. That was the most suspicious thing I've ever seen, but I've logged and recorded just in case. Because, yeah, that person, they apparently had a verified account, but if you try to go to their channel right now, their channel does not exist. It's not available. Don't know why they retracted their messages, but okay. Just for safety, I have hidden the user just in case, and yeah. Gotta make sure that it's, gotta make sure to protect ourselves whenever you see some weird shit like that. Very, very strange. Okay, back at it.
Descendant, a large cluster of breach creatures has been detected in the area.
No, I don't treat verified users like they're any different, because look, there's a lot of genuinely higher level YouTubers that when they come to a stream, they want to be treated normal. So I always do that. I treat them no different from anybody else, but, you know, if they engage in suspicious behavior, whether they're verified or not doesn't
Breach
matter.
creatures multiplying. There must
But
be a colony.
I will keep an eye out, just in case, because you never know. Though, why somebody would go through all the trouble of changing their profile just to ask a question, retract all the messages, and then disappear so they can't be investigated afterward. Sounds sus to me. Don't know what their agenda was, but oh well. I'm the type of person that's very, very honest. Nothing to hide type of guy, you know? So I'm always like upfront with everybody. That's why, like, if I'm doing something on my account, it's on my account, you know, nobody else's. I just don't like suspicious people.
Descendant,
Lord
destroy
knows
the
why they
tactical
do what they
objective.
do, but
Please confirm.
whatever the case is, either way, having like the check mark or whatever, you can buy old accounts that already have that, or you can achieve it yourself through unscrupulous means. It's actually very easy. There are many ways to do it, many sites that provide that service. Of course, I'm doing it naturally, because if I'm gonna get that check mark, then I better make an income that's commensurate to the check mark. You know what I'm saying? That's my mentality anyway. But yeah, there's lots of people out there that can do weird and wonderful things. It's just if you've achieved 100,000 subscribers, it basically like says, hey, this guy's a legit YouTuber, you know? They do it so that people are less likely to impersonate people that are high level, you know? Because people, once you get to that size, tend to have impersonators, a lot of people trying to fake you. So the checkmark system acts as a way of saying, hey, this is the real individual, you know? But it's not like I haven't seen several accounts. Like, there was this one dude, right, who didn't even understand the basics of gaming. And he came to ask me some questions about, like, Monster Hunter and shit. And I was like, bro, you're a verified YouTuber? You really gonna ask me, like, a basic streaming question? The dude had, like, 500,000 subscribers, but had the time to spend at other people's streams? Like, are you kidding me? Like, nah. There's a lot of people that, like, do it fake, so I don't believe in the check mark. But for those that do it legit, and this is up to you as a viewer to decide who's legit and who's not. For those that do it legit, it means something. It really helps. But as you can see, there's lots of people that just engage in negative
Objective
behavior with
confirmed.
it, so
Search and destroy required.
oh well. What can you do, right? When a system has loopholes that can be abused, it no longer functions as a system. So Carnival's right, it used to mean something, but once you can exploit something, well, it loses its meaning. I should have used my fourth, but meh. Okay. All right, ladies and gents, that does unfortunately bring us to the end of the show. Thank you very much for being present here today. You guys have been such a wonderful audience. I really appreciate the presence and the love, and I'm going to head off now. Axion is indeed the endgame farm, Mr. Michael Carabantes, but if you want to tune in and ask questions, please make sure you tune in early, okay? All right. Thank you, fam. I'm heading off right now, but I'll see you guys on the next one. Don't do anything too weird while I'm gone, okay? And I'll see you tomorrow morning for more Path of Exile. All right, I'm ready. Catch you later, fam. Bye.